Hi guys. I just want to do another video, maybe my final video, I don't know, but the way things are going, not so great to think anything would go well. I've been working 2 jobs for over, I don't know, a year and a half or so, okay? I was working 2 jobs thinking, okay, this is a good idea. They worked well with each other, okay? It was better than one full-time job, which I can't probably get, because I just moved to the area and all that. So I had the 2 jobs, and I don't have a degree or any kind of trade or anything, so I really had to take what I could get. So, alright, I did that. Last year, it was about a year and a half, right, or something like that. I've been here. So last year went into the tax time, like when I was half into my job. It was fine. I got a tax refund, and the tax refund took them a long time to let me know that they were redirecting my refund to my child support payments that I was behind in somewhat because of the job. Because I wasn't working at the time. I was on unemployment from losing my other job. So they took my money and they gave it to my ex-husband. So all that money I was expecting to repair my vehicle never came. And so I was kind of shocked because I didn't think that was going to happen. But what happened was, and then shortly after, I don't know if my ex-husband went to the court to get my pay garnished. I don't know if he did that or if that was part of the alert when I did my taxes. I'm not really sure. They don't tell you, but they do tell you they send you a letter saying that they have redirected the money, the refund. So state and federal taxes I didn't never received, so I never could repair the vehicle at the time. And it needed I think it was a smaller repair, turned into a larger repair, and now it's immobile. What do you call it? Demobilized, something like that. The repairs are expensive now, and I was looking forward to, again this year to put money towards that repair. Now, I figured I was gonna have a big tax return, about 3,000. That's what I calculated with the deductions and my checks. So I don't know if you hear because these stupid assholes are making noise out there. And so according to my calculations, it would have been about 3,000 refunded. Now, when I did my taxes, I did them twice because I was kind of like confused by what it meant by I owed the IRS money. But so I owed the IRS money, and the reason they gave was because I worked too many jobs. It keeps getting worse and worse. This reality of mine, not other people. I mean, I don't know their realities, but mine tends to be this way. there won't be a problem, but they'll find a way to make this a problem. So, I worked more than I did last year, and the company I was working for, um, they had new owners come in mid-year, and they changed their they were completely bought out by new people. So their address, their company name, everything changed. Now, this didn't just happen one time. Because I mean, for them, the name change and all that happened once. But then I was transferred to a different location. Now, this is the same company again, mind you. This is all the same company. It was bought out by a new owner, and then I was transferred to another location. Okay? Because apparently they weren't getting enough leases and people that were leasing or something, right? Something stupid like that. So they transfer me. I'm already used to the people that I serve, my residents, and all of that. And so are they. And they decide that they want to transfer me out, or I will probably lose the job because they're cutting people. So I took I went to the other location and I started working for them. Now, when I started working at the other location, I had to not reapply. I think I did have to reapply. Yeah, I think I did. Or something like that. And when they bought us over the first time, we had to reapply as well. So that's twice. So when I started working at the other location, people were getting fired from the other location, and then the new location, they were getting fired even more. So they got rid of, I think their goal was to get rid of all employees and to not stock. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time. I don't know the word. Hire new people, right? So the lady that hired me at the new location, she gave me good hours. She gave me a little bit more hours than I was getting in the other location. But she was fired soon after I started there, maybe a week later. And when she got fired, the one of my coworkers got promoted, and when the coworker got promoted, my hours were cut. I don't know this lady. I just met her like 2 weeks or something because I moved from a different place to this one. So she decided that she wanted my schedule. She wanted my schedule. Okay? And she was promoted. So basically, she took my schedule that I was given, and she cut my hours significant amount, which I had 3 days to work, and I couldn't afford transportation to that location with only 3 days of work. So because my car has broken down again, and again, like I said, I had no money to fix that car because my ex-husband took all of my tax returns. So, I planned things in my head, but then, they're not going to work if it doesn't go through that way. So, okay, where was I? Right. So then I had to calculate and figure out that this is not gonna work because it's gonna cost me more to take an Uber Lyft to this job all the time, and there's always some issue in this state with their construction, and how I like the taxi would have to go around and charge me extra and stuff like that during the summer, but that wasn't the biggest problem. So I stopped going to that job because of what they were trying to make me do. They were trying to make me do the same work but in 3 days instead of 5. Okay, and that's a lot of. I work really hard. That's a hard working job, physical job. So and that lady, I was so pissed off because the lady that was promoted, she took my schedule that I liked that schedule. It worked well for me. And yet it didn't matter. They took it from me because they fired the I think it was, I don't know who she was, the office manager that hired me. They fired her. So and they promoted this other lady. So I had to take it or not take it, and I didn't take it. So I quit that job. And then when I quit it, my supervisor from my other location called me back to work, and I said, I'm not going back to work. I didn't tell her anything. I just refused to go back because she was giving me problems while I was working there and being passive aggressive and doing weird things in front of the residents to make me look bad, and the type of person that she was. So, and plus she already sent me out to a different location. I'm not going backwards. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could have taken the job back because they wanted me to come back, but I'm not going back. I'm not gonna take what I had to deal with that supervisor. So it's so I've been through all of that, and then I do my tax. I mean, I got a new position with the other job. It still don't pay nothing because it's only $1 more. And it's like, okay, I got I told her I need at least certain amount. I can't go under a certain amount of hours, and she's able to do that for me because I've been there long enough. But she's been hiring people to come in 5-10 hours a week or something. That's pitiful, and it's disgusting to hire someone and go through all that for 9 hours a week or something like that. Something disgusting, and just like slavery. It feels like slavery to do that to somebody. They can go through all that for just one day of work. Like, what are you doing? So I don't understand. I do not like the way they hire people in that job. But I'm maintaining it for now because I figured that when I get my taxes this year, I was going to go back to New York because I already, either that or I was going to fix my car, right? But the car is in deep problems now, and I need a lot of money to fix it, and I was hoping on my tax money for that, but then the taxes then since now that I owe taxes, I'm short even for rent now because I owe taxes. The reason why I owe taxes is because my company sent me three W-2s. This is the same job, okay? They sent me 3 different W-2s. This is the same company, the same position, everything. 3 W-2s, and I didn't even get them all on time because one got returned back to sender for some reason. They wouldn't deliver my mail. So I had to argue with the post office about it. And then I finally got it. So I filed them now. And then, as I have them all together, I never even received my W-2 from my present job at all, ever. Which is very strange. But I've been having post office issues for years, and it's not just this location in the state. So there's questions about what's going on with that. So I didn't get it. I had to copy my W-2 from work, which I did. So I got that done. So in total, I have 4 W-2s to fucking file, and each W-2 is a different fucking employee ID number. Each one. Okay, and these are the same. This is the same job, and it has 3 different employee ID numbers. So because of that, supposedly they're trying to say that they didn't tax me enough, that I'm supposed to be taxed more money than they took out. So what does that mean? I owe them money. I owe the IRS money when they took all that fucking tax from me. $3,000, I think, about is what I should be getting. If under regular circumstance, under this fucking W-2 being one W-2 for one company. But I didn't even know these laws exist like that. It's the same company, but 3 different fucking companies. It's insane. So, so I had to pay them the money, right? It's either I pay them now, or I have till, April, I think? But in April, I don't know what the fuck money I'm going to be coming in with. So I have paid it now just to get rid of it. Because I know I don't want no problems with no IRS fucking shit. So, cause they will get your ass in a horrible way. These fucking people. So that's what happened. I have no fucking money. I barely have any money because I had to pay off the fucking taxes. And I'm sitting over here thinking I made a lot more money this year. I'm gonna get a good tax return. Nope. Nope. What the fuck? Like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of the way the country it has been. And I don't know if this is a new law because they add so many different things to the IRS now and it took me forever to fucking file these taxes with all these questions with stupid, like, things that I wasn't asked last year, okay? At all. The same fucking company I've been using for years to do my taxes. I tried a different company even, and it was the same shit. Though they were trying to charge me for this. They were trying to charge me. So I know that it is legit that they're trying to take this money and they want this money. So with that being said, I have to get everything out of where I'm living because I really realistically cannot survive on the one job that I have. That they don't want to give me any more hours. They don't want to give me full time, and it's like, yeah, why am I wasting my time with them? They're just using me for part time. And this is my advice. Don't ever work any full-time ever job. I don't care what job it is. I don't. Don't do it. Unless you're incredibly desperate or something. Don't do that shit to yourself. Let's say you do a gig job, which I can't even do if I wanted to because I have no vehicle. So, let's say Uber Eats or Lyft, Uber, DoorDash. Can't do none of those jobs, but they don't even. You gotta pay taxes anyway for those jobs. They don't give you no refunds. So, they don't take out taxes. Well, that makes sense, right? But this company took out taxes from every paycheck. and I'm not getting any money. This is like inhumane kind of things to happen to people, but it's a law. So I looked it up, and it's supposedly legit law. And I have no idea about that. But I guess the good part is my ex isn't getting any taxes, which he wouldn't have gotten any of my taxes because I've already paid up to date, I think. Okay, so I'm paid up to date with that. So I don't think I don't owe child support, and I hope I don't know, but I'm leaving out of here because this is just a burden on my head, my soul, everything. While I was here, the kids moved again. He moved my kids again, farther away now. Look, I live nearby to them. Literally up the road, I had the job that I had up the road, and up the road more is where they lived. Now he took them for some unknown reason and moved them across to a different town, and I'm like, I can't even get over there. It's too far. So, it's too far to order an Uber or something like I could have done here, which I've done, or drove obviously when my car was working. Yeah, but then now no car, and then the Uber's gonna be very expensive. I already looked into it. I can't do that. I can't afford that. And also on top of that, my daughter, she's supposed to be starting college. She she's not taking that serious or anything. And she got accepted with honors. My daughter had cum laude or whatever you say. I can't say it. She graduated with honors and accepted to an honors college, and this is a joke now to her, and I'm trying to like call and talk to her. I have no association with them because of the fathers involved in whatever sick thing he's saying, and I once I leave, I'm going to report him to the ICE and also for child services. I can't do that now. I'm not protected. He knows where I live. I have nobody here to help me. So if I do that now, I'm gonna be in danger. So I don't know. But I am calling ICE on him because he is not a citizen. He's actually he's been here since he was a little kid, but he's still not a citizen. That makes sense, Um, he everything's a joke to these narcissists. They don't take nothing serious. They don't like to be told what to do, and they don't follow direction. And he thinks he's gonna get away with it forever, but really he's not. So my son, my son's grades are really bad, really really bad. He needs a lot of help, and I have no power to do anything because I have to have a stable address. I did have that already. So this is weird. What I gotta go do now is gonna be very difficult, but whatever attempts I make on doing something right and positive in the right way is always been attacked, regardless of what it is. It's very odd. I don't know what's going on, but something against me, working against me. I feel like I'm working against something at all times. Like since maybe 2020 or so. I've been, what the hell, get off, cat. What are you doing, Chicharo? Hey, that's it, Chich. What are you doing, Chichora? Huh? He's cute, little boy. A cute little boy. He's a cute boy. I have to find a home for him. He's a beautiful cat. Beautiful. Look at him. He's handsome. And he's quiet. He's quiet. He's well behaved. He's not crazy. He's shy. But you know, cause I can't bring him with me, cause nobody wants him. I asked everyone. My brother's allergic to cats. My dad is allergic to cats badly. You can't have cats around, and my sister has a pit bull, and she can have him, but I don't know. And my other sister doesn't live out of the house, so I don't know what's happened to her. I mean, baby, oh, you cute, it's a baby. He's acting cute. Acting cute right now. Hey. Okay, forget what I said. Anyway. So, yeah, so I have to find a home for the cat. I have to get rid of my car. I gotta leave, and it's a lot on me, a lot of stress. And it's hard to do all this by myself, but I have to within the next 2 months. Cause I don't make enough to really make a difference, you know? And that's the way it is. In New York, you don't need a car to work. Here, you need a car to go anywhere, actually. I can't even go to the supermarket. It's going to take me the whole day to get there. So, that's all I have to say. I'm not doing well mentally and emotionally. I'm a wreck badly. Because I don't like to fail. I don't like failing. And that's that. Thank you for listening.